we should wrap this up, but I want to wrap it up by just essentially asking you, well, go back to what we were talking about earlier. Where do you think, we were talking about the Amazon thing. Some stuff was true, some stuff what wasn't, but there was also other things that were related to it where I believe that there was somebody also like burnt down or attempted to burn down a department store in a similar way, like a retail store.
Yeah, okay. So the great story, and like I wanted to believe it, is that this Amazon worker dies, and so there a week ago, I think there was an incident in a Georgia Amazon warehouse where worker dies, and people are like, "Yo, like we should fucking help this guy," and they're like told basically, "Never fucking mind, just go back to work. We got this." And the managers are like incapable, panicked, performing CPR for an extended period of time, which is not like some CPR is not something you just do casually, right? Like it's a physical effort required for that. And people are like, "Yo, like, can we help?" And they're like, "No, go back to work."
It happened in Oregon. And
Oregon? Okay.
It's for sure true.
Yeah. Okay. But then this other story is that the same thing happens like in Compton, which I don't know why specifically Compton, but like somewhere California or whatever. And the same thing happens, and the workers like immediately set the place on fire, like the Kimberly Clark fire, right? Which would be like just so, oh my God, that's so badass. Like I would fucking love if my workplace, like if my coworkers were actually that fucking ride or die with me, that would be the place I would want to work forever. But
yeah, so
I don't.
this did have like there's a commercial building in Compton was burned. There was arson. And so like it would make sense for them to not say what this is, to not connect the dots. Like the media.
It's all the same thing, but like and then the report says something it was adjacent to something else that was dangerous, but it's really short on detail.
Yeah, and I think that there's like a mix just because of like how, like we talked about before, like they use this type of sabotage as a cover to do like things that would actually hurt people.
Exactly. Okay. And it made me think of the warehouse fire, the guy, the raw video there, like where like it's like, "You could have just paid us enough to live, but this is what you fucking get. How about this? Your whole stock going up." Yeah. Yeah. Ontario. Ontario. You're in Ontario. Good. Yeah.
Should have paid us enough to live. We may not get paid enough to live, but these dirt cheap. All you had to do was pay us enough to live. All you had to do was pay us enough to live.
I'm probably going to watch.
Pay us enough to live. Here goes your inventory.
I want to see. It looks like I want to pause it at you.
Should have paid us enough to live. We may not get paid enough to live.
These motherfuckers are cheap. Yo, I want one of those.
Is that a Zippo?
Well, it surely appears that way. Yeah. What's he got?
What is that logo? What is that logo? It looks like it literally looks like Bayern Munich to me. Do you know Bayern Munich?
You're a soccer team. I take it.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that is a Bayern Munich. Look at I'll show you. Look at the.
I want to see. Is he smoking a blunt? He's smoking a dart? Like, if you look at his head.
I know, dude. I think it is, man.
You think?
I gotta. Yeah, look at that logo and then look at this logo. I think it is, dude.
Yo, it might be.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Like, honestly, to me, like I'm like, this is an elder god, and it's like a circular mouth with spiky teeth. That's what it looks
I
like.
mean, it might be like a Zippo company, but because sometimes like shit looks the same. But like, dude, I'm pretty sure that that's.
Is he smoking a blunt? Wait, go back, go back. He's smoking a blunt.
Oh yeah, he is.
He's smoking. The hell is he? I know that. Yeah, dude. This guy's a smoker.
And so I want to ask you, where do you think this goes? And also, like we didn't see the part, but it says in the article that a disgruntled employee accused of causing $500 million in damage invoked Luigi Mangione as he filmed himself torching a warehouse as he rallied against wages. It doesn't show that in the video we just saw, but I think like this is actually, I'm not condoning any of this PSA, but like this is actually a more resourceful means of like this is more productive than what Luigi did, like, and not bashing Luigi, but it's like the insurgency of capitalism is always going to replace like the previous person. So like you can't necessarily go after the heads of snakes because it's like the Dunning-Kruger effect. But that doesn't work. That doesn't work when you're talking about actual resources.
I read an article that was like the guillotine. So like fuck, like that worked fantastic back in like 1600 or fucking whatever, because like there actually was one dude, and you had to chop his fucking head off. That made sense at that time, but material conditions have changed slightly. And like, no, like there isn't particular like let's look at the fucking Epstein files. Like there isn't particularly one fucking pedophile capitalist piece of shit that we're talking about killing a lot of people at that point. Like, what the fuck are we doing? But like as okay, as praxis, if I were to evaluate the effectiveness of this action from a purely hypothetical point of view, I would say it is way more effective. It is way more effective. And also I can like much better empathize, or a person who might possibly be on American government watch lists might empathize with this person more easily than a murderer, right?
Exactly, right? And like
Was that
it's still like that. Yeah, exactly. And like the thing is like the less idiosyncratic that you are with these types of acts of violence, the better like you appeal to the public. So like you said, an act of murder, regardless of how righteous it might be, it's still like an idiosyncratic.
yes, nobody can come back and be like, but that toilet paper had children.
Exactly.
As if like having a wife and children somehow makes you virtuous, which is
Or you didn't even give him a chance. You shot him in the back. Like that. It's like, and like again, I'm not gonna bash Luigi because obviously people like the conditions drove him to do what he did.
But did you notice my jacket? Well, it might look somewhat familiar. Maybe, possibly. But moving on, like yeah, that no, not moving on, but the fucking toilet paper. Like, tell me though, where's the fucking sprinkler system in this fucking warehouse?
They probably didn't have one.
Where the fuck is it? You're the fucking paper place stacked on pallets fucking warehouse. Like what the what where's the sprinkler system? Like what the fuck is going on here? Like disabled? Like
You might have just known that there wasn't one.
yeah. It's like you guys won't pay me my fucking wages. You probably didn't pay for a sprinkler system.
Yeah, I mean, Yeah, I mean, there's still when I said like what he did, I mean that's I guess allegedly, and then there's still a whole other thread that like can go on about like he's such an odd figure who has such a weird background and has somehow connections to like the Maduro trial, where like one of his close friends is a witness in the Maduro trial, which complete and they're both being held in the same fucking like facility, corrections facility in fucking like South Brooklyn.
Oh, interesting.
Maduro and Luigi.
Oh, I gotta pitch my idea. What is this place? It's like the one particular prison in New York.
Pretty sure it's where Epstein or not. I know it might not be where.
Yeah,
Epstein was.
no. But this is the thing. So it's a sitcom, and okay, and like Maduro, P Diddy, and Luigi Mangione are all in the same prison together with the ghost of Jeffrey Epstein. Okay, and like it's a buddy like comedy like sitcom like so like P Diddy and like and Maduro and Luigi are all chilling, and like every once in a while the ghost of Jeffrey Epstein will like open the door and they'll be like, hey, you know what I mean?
No, I mean it's incredible. This is incredible.
Who else has been like a famous prisoner in this? Because I think all
Dude,
four
I'm
of
looking at it right now. I'm looking at it. It's insane. Like
them.
it's insane. So the 6ix9ine guy, apparently, did you see he came out and he talked about how like he was chill with Maduro and like him and Maduro like got along.
What?
Then-
What? Wait, Tekashi 6ix9ine?
Yes.
What the rapper guy with all the like,
Yes. He was and then like people like he had to say he had to say to like his fans like yo Maduro's sick dude like
Yo, he's back. Oh, like not gonna lie. Oh my god, this is great. Like, what is this prison? Like, why does everyone end up there? Like, this is awesome. This should totally be a fucking television show. Like, I don't know. Like, wow, what if it was like Big Brother or some shit? And you got like,
I mean it essentially is.
no way.
Here we go.
What
He
the
leaves
fuck?
Jack Jail carrying toy signed by Maduro. Incredible. Yeah, there's been so many like R. Kelly was there. Who else? Fetty Wap, fucking Martin Shkreli. Who else?
Whoa. Martin Shkreli,
Uh,
I recognize that name. He was some like fucking internet.
He's
piece
the
of shit.
he's the pharmaceutical executive who got caught doing like
Yeah. I'm gonna raise the price of insulin 5,000 cents or some shit.
and he was like the guy who owned like the one Wu-Tang, the one like Wu-Tang secret record.
Oh my god, like epic, like fucking.
Ghislaine Maxwell, P Diddy, Luigi Mangione, and Maduro.
Oh my god, like the cast would be amazing. Like,
No,
dude,
I guarantee you that like we're putting this in the vault. This will be a thing. Somebody is going to create this. I guarantee you. Like, I guarantee this is too easy. Like, this is low hanging fruit, man. This is insane.
oh, so good.
Okay, it must be because there's so much like finance capital in that area that like any type of like big like it's also because like terrorism and stuff if they're gonna charge anybody it's gonna be there, so there's like a huge overlap.
Just
Um,
because, right, with terrorism, just because of the optics, like Twin Towers, like optics, like New York. Like,
yeah, and also because of the harbor probably too.
okay, okay. I'm gonna get the Chinese AI DeepSeek to like write me a script. Or like, what's the name of the jail or prison or whatever?
It is the Metropolitan Detention Center of Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
MDC Brooklyn. That's what it's called.
MDC Brooklyn.
That's the show. Like that's the show.
MDC Brooklyn, that's right. Like Reno 911.
Yeah.
I don't know.
MDC Brooklyn. That's it.
Brooklyn. And like it goes to Jeffrey Epstein fucking keeps showing up. They're like R. Kelly and P Diddy are like, yo, what's up? Shit, man. Oh, that's fucked up.
We'll keep pulling on this thread. We should just keep like talking. Well, just because there's endless amounts of people. We could literally do an entire podcast, like an entire series on everybody who's like there is literally podcasts about each one of these people. You know what I mean? Like, there's documentaries about each one of these people. Insane.
Oh man.
Okay, I think we've got enough here.
Brilliant. Yeah, thanks for your time, man. Yeah, good.